Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do something very different. As you can see from the title of this video, yes, we're going to talk about money. Ching, ching, ching. So I have 10 tips or more that I'm going to share with you guys on how to save your money, or how to work around your income, or how to work around your cash that you get from the business, which is still income. So yeah, tip number one, these are 10 or more tips. I have my little notebook that I have the points here. So tip number one is save as little as you can. From whatever amount of salary that you're earning, you can still save from that amount. The important thing is commitment. So oh god. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, if let's say for example you're earning 50,000 Kenya shillings.
I got bills I gotta pay, so I'm gonna work every day.
This is the majority, I think the majority lie here, whether one income or a double income home, and both of you earn 50,000 Kenya shillings. So what you're going to do is 20 to 30% of that money, which is around 10 to 15k, should cater for utilities of that home. And by utilities, I mean rent, I mean electricity bills, I mean cable or internet, I mean water bills. Everything that should be catered for that month, that should go there. The second thing is shopping. You're shopping, let's say you're a young family with one baby, you can work around 10 to 15,000 Kenya shillings, diapers included. That should be your shopping, from cleaning supplies to food to groceries to everything. You should be spending 10 to 15,000 Kenya shillings. Then I'm sure most of you guys, you live somewhere where you need to commute from your home to your workplace. So you need to spend about 4,000 Kenya shillings. I have given an average. If you're spending 100 bob to and another 100 bob back from work, so you need 200 per day for 5 days, that's 1,000 shillings, and for 1 month that's 4,000 shillings. Then you need to you need to look for an affordable data plan that you can work around. Personally, what I use is platinum. I don't know if it's platinum, but I pay 1,000 shillings. I get 200 minutes, I get 4 GB of data, I get and unlimited SMSs. So you need to text more than you talk. It's way cheaper. And I use Safaricom. Okay, this is not sponsored by Safaricom, but they should. I use Safcom because where I live, there's no Airtel or Telcom network that is stable. So it keeps flickering, and I don't want that. So I buy the 1k data plan, and it's because I have internet at home and I have internet in school, as I am still a student. So I just need hapo katikati to work around that. So yeah, I use that, but I'm sure Airtel or Telcom is much cheaper. That's for Kenyan guys. The second thing is you need, of course, if both the man and the woman are working, you need to pay a domestic manager. So this will depend with where you get her from, what she needs to do or what he needs to do. So yeah, it can range. The minimum wage is 7,500, but we all know that kuna wenye haifikangi hapo, let's just be honest. Then you need to have an emergency of some sort. That's 5,000 from your budget of 50,000 income. Then from there you can have a miscellaneous of 10% of your salary, and that's 5,000 Kenya shillings, just for anything that's might come about. Let's say you have to travel back home, you have to send something to your folks, you have to, all those things that are not planned for. Then you need to save. From that 50,000 shilling, 50,000 Kenya shillings, you can save steadily a whooping 5,000 Kenya shillings. So yeah, even if you're earning 20,000 shillings, even if you're earning 10,000 shillings, if you work around the percentages that I've given you, trust me, you'll be able to save something. As it doesn't have to be a large amount of money, just save the little that you can. Tip number 2 is budget. Oh my god, budget. I work around a budget. I have an app that I use. It's called the Expense IQ Money Manager. This is again not sponsored. I'm going to leave it somewhere here. So it's called the Expense IQ Money Manager, where it has categories of whether the cash that I have is in the bank, it's in my phone, or I have it in cash. And then I have the limits that I set for myself, if it's rent, if it's food wise, and it gives me an alert of when I have overspent something. So it really comes in handy, you guys. You should check that app out. This I know is available for the Android users. I don't know about the Apple guys, I'm so sorry. And you can also use an envelope method. The envelope method is you have tubarua or tubahasha, whereby you put money for each category of expense. Let's say you have money for utilities, you have money for food, you have money for emergencies. So if you need money for food, you just chuck it out from the envelope that's written food. From there, you will know that you're not supposed to touch another envelope for another purpose. The other thing is not the next point, but just another point in there in the budget. For my family, we budget for event dates, like eating out and whatever. We have to budget that. We factor in everything. So what we do is, if this week we've gone out, the next week we're staying in. And yeah, so we go out twice a month and we stay in twice a month, and our date night is Friday. So yeah, reduce the amount of eating out that Point number 3 is in the category shopping. Buy in bulk. I am a mom. If you watch my videos, you know that my son is all over the place. He's 2 years old, almost 2 years old. So I buy the 2 jumbo packs that have, I guess, 60 packs in it. So one jumbo pack in a supermarket costs roughly 1,750 Kenya shillings. What I do is I buy in bulk. There's a supermarket in Nakuru called Jilani's that offers people to buy items in bulk. So when I buy in bulk, the jumbo pack is about 1,400. Then that was 2,800 for 2 packs, compared to if I buy 3,500, the normal supermarket in the shelves. So from there I save a whooping 700 bob. But now I know they're a bit higher. They're about 1,600 now in wholesale, but it's still cheaper than the 1,750 that you get from the shelves. The other thing is compare prices in supermarkets. So from a video I did about our monthly shopping, the April 2019, one of you guys, I got a feedback that if I said that in Nakumatt everything was, they had restocked rather, everything was there, then why did I shop in Tuskys? This is because I compare prices in supermarkets. You can get that the same product in Nakumatt cost 120. and in Tuskys it costs 100 bob, and that's just one product. So if you buy your stuff, you can even get, I don't know, you can save around 500 to 1000 bob in your shopping of 5000, which for me is a super big deal. So yeah, then in there you have, look for supermarkets that offers loyalty points. I have a card for almost all supermarkets, so if I buy something from one supermarket that another one does not have, then I get points from that specific card. And at some point they offer a redeemable, you can redeem the points for cash. So some is 1.2, some is 1.5, and if you've been doing that for a whole year, you can buy, let's say if you wanted a dispenser, let's say for example, you don't have to use your cash, just use your card, shop, and from that card you can get your dispenser. It's that easy. Then still under shopping, I would say thrift shop. Thrift shop doesn't mean mtumba clothes are bad, it's just have the eye to get quality stuff. Look for quality brands in clothes, in toys, in whatever. Just look for quality brands and you will not be disappointed. You can buy a Zara jeans from a thrift shop for almost 500 bob, and trust you me, they are way expensive from their shops. So yeah, thrift shop. Then reduce impulse buying. Just buy what you need, don't buy what you want. That's simple. So point number 4 is wait it out. Sales, phones, electronics, whatever, just wait it out. In my case, for example, I really wanted a new phone to film stuff, obviously. So Bay got me an S8 Plus. But the newest phone in the market was the S9 Plus. But this is because the S9 Plus was a bit expensive, obviously. If a new phone comes in, then that means the ones that were there, the price tremendously reduces. So yeah, I got the S8 Plus and I'm very grateful. Thanks, babe. Point number 5, spend less than you earn. This I am going to talk about because of peer pressure of friends and family. You don't have to impress anyone. Just live within your means. You don't have to Uber everywhere that you're going. Just get a matatu, like muhimu ni kufika. Then point number 6, I would say avoid credit facilities. Oh my god, I am just going to name them out there. Tala, Branch, M-Shwari. They offer so good, like they have the best offers in loans, like quick, chap, I don't know, the taglines. But the interest that you're going to be given from those loans is way higher. Like for example, you borrow 1,000 bob and then you're supposed to pay it with 75 bob interest. It looks like kidogo, but in a whole year, 7.5%, in a whole year, 12 months is 90%, you guys. So it's like if you borrow that amount of money, you're just going to spend 90% of your cash paying it back. Point number 7, host at home. If you're having a party, if you're having guests, you don't have to take them to a very expensive restaurant just to host at home. You don't have to impress anyone. From my previous point, don't impress anyone. Work within, give what you can offer. Like give what you can, offer what you can afford. Yeah, that's the word. Then point number 8, I will say pack your lunch. If you're going to work, if you're going to school, you don't have to buy lunch every single day. if you have to buy, then get like a banana, njugu. I'm sure most offices offer tea or water at the very least. Just pack your lunch. It's way cheaper and it's good for your health. So yeah, pack your lunch. Point number 9, I would say, is avoid buying a car for if you cannot afford it. Cannot afford it means that, let's say you're earning, the given example of 50,000, you have to buy fuel, you have to pay for insurance, you have to consider service, and with that amount of money you cannot buy a car at that moment. Buy a car, if you need a car, then buy one that is fuel efficient. It will save you money. It's saving us from the pollution. It's saving, you don't have to impress anyone by the big machines. Oh, sijui nani amenunua hii, and you want to compete with them by buying another car. Don't do that. Just, as I said, live within your means. And if you need a car, then just make sure that you have another source of income. So yeah. And if you don't have a car, and you live near someone you work with, and just carpool together and share the fuel. The money that you would have sent to pay matatu, just give that person, because they were still going to use their car anyway. So yeah, carpool. Then point number 10, I would say reduce and reuse. I am an environmentalist, so I know the impacts that come with, let's say, plastics. I know the impacts that come with pollution. Just reduce your consumption. Then on reusing, this goes with without saying that the containers, the plastic containers, the glass containers, the metal containers that you buy, whether for food or whatever, just reuse them. When you get the product out, you don't have to throw the packaging container. Just use it for another purpose. If you're buying Royco, for example, don't buy the one for the mkebe one every single time that you're going shopping. Just buy the mkebe once. Then the next time that you're going shopping, buy the sachet and fill it in. The same for drinking chocolate. The same for washing powders. The same for what other thing do I refill? Yeah, I think those are the main ones. Yeah, just reuse the containers. Maybe I should do this, of where I have reused or repurposed the packaging that I buy from the supermarket, and I use it for another purpose, like reusing it. So I am going to do a video. I should do that. I think I should do that. Yeah. So those are the 10 tips that I could come up with to share with you guys of how to work or spend wisely. Spend your money wisely. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Please comment down below what you think about it and what you do to work around your income. And please, Aki guys, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.